Alan Parsons says he's proud of being stuck in the 70s and the 80s. I'm John Bowden from Rock History Music. The new Alan Parsons album is called The Secret. It's being released on April 26th and will be featuring a complete conversation with Alan talking about every single last track on the album on our sister channel, which is Rock History Book. There'll be links in the description of this video. As most of you know, Alan Parsons was an engineer on the Beatles' Abbey Road album. Worked on a couple of Pink Floyd albums, most notably Dark Side of the Moon as an engineer. Was a producer for Al Stewart and John Miles and Pilot and Ambrosia. When I was talking to Alan on the phone, it came up and I was telling him that some of the songs have a similar feel to his great 70s pieces, which was, I meant as a compliment because he was still in that pocket. That's his wheelhouse. I didn't mean to say he was derivative at all. I just meant to say that somehow he's maintained that level, which is an amazing thing. But his reaction was interesting. I was surprised.
I'm rather proud of the fact that I don't seem to have a date stamp on any of my albums. It's always been, stylistically. I mean, I haven't developed with the times at all. I've just stuck in the late 70s, early 80s sort of style-wise. Mm-hmm. But I'm okay with that. I don't feel that I'm, swindling anybody by just sticking to my original style. People, particularly people who are growing older with me, they continue to like that style, I think.
The new Alan Parsons release is The Secret. It comes out on April 26th. I asked him about one of my favorite tracks off that project.
Do you have a personal favorite?
So I like the last tune, which is the second single. I Can't Get There From Here. I love the lyric. I love when people play with lyrics. You can't get there from here. I like that kind of thing. I'm not sure why. No one knows why these things happen, but that stood out for me. I mean, I'm from the school of this. My tongue falls to the bottom of my mouth and my shoulders lower a little bit when I hear a song. My body literally reacts to it. That was one.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. Well, that's good to know. The title originally came, you know how the English tell jokes about the Irish, and Americans tell jokes about the Polish, but the origin of that phrase, as far as I'm concerned, was that a tourist in Ireland asks for directions somewhere, and the response is, "Oh no, you can't get there from here,"
We'll have more from Alan Parsons next week on this channel, and on April 26th, when the album's released, we'll be featuring an entire conversation of Alan talking about every single last track and the folks who appear on the album. It's quite interesting, especially when he starts talking about magic, because that's the theme, and he's famous for themes, concepts on albums. That's a very interesting conversation. That's on our sister site, Rock History Book. It'll be premiering on the day the album's released, like I said, April 26th. There'll be links in the description of this video where you can subscribe to that channel as well. Make sure you comment on our video, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos. I'm John Bowden. This is Rock History Music.